This morning I will be making country biscuits. I'm preparing for my exam for culinary school, and so these are the items that I need. 10 ounces of flour, 6 grams of salt, a half an ounce of sugar, a half an ounce of baking powder, and 6 ounces of cold milk, in addition to 3.5 ounces of cubed butter that I had in the freezer because it has to be very cold, a sifter, a bowl, a spoon, the biscuit cutter, a pastry cutter, my baking pan, which and parchment paper, but this is one that I can wash and reuse. And all of this was measured using a scale. Everything has to be precise. Even though a measuring cup may say 10 ounces, it doesn't actually weigh 10 ounces. That 10 ounces is more for fluid. But for dry ingredients, you must use a scale. So I placed all of the dry ingredients into the sifter. The dry ingredients have been sifted and it is now light. So now I'm going to cut the butter into the dry ingredients. All of it will go in at one time. And I will use the pastry cutter to cut it in. And the end result should be mealy, not necessarily big chunks, because then that will make the biscuits be very buttery. We want it to be buttery, but just right. You still use the pastry cutter to mix it in. And you can just go ahead and pour it all in. And then mix the milk into the beginning of the dough. And then once it can hold together, then it will go on a clean surface that has flour on it. I'm going to place my dough on the clean surface. You don't have to have a glove on like me. I only have a glove on at this time because I have a Band-Aid on my finger, so we have to remain sanitary. So about 5 to 6 times, I need to mix the dough. I may do it a little bit more. But basically, as I'm mixing it, I'm making folds because that's what forms the layers of the biscuit. So now I'm going to, I didn't mention earlier, you do need a rolling pin. Roll it out, and it needs to be a ½ inch thick. And with my finger, that's about a half of the fingertip of this finger for me. So this recipe is supposed to make 9 biscuits, but because this is at a ½ inch now, this will probably make about 5. So I will double it while in class, double the recipe to ensure that I have enough biscuits to put on display. So now we'll use my cutter. And never twist, just go straight down and come right back up. If not, that will pinch your layers together, and you don't want to do that. So this particular baking pan was in the freezer. It is very cold. That's what the biscuits will need before they go into the freezer. So I will place them there, and then they will go into the freezer until I'm ready to make them. They will go from the freezer straight to the oven. So I managed to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Two of them, I was able to take my scraps, mix it and layer it and roll it out. This one may turn out to not be the greatest, but it will still get eaten. So now they are in the freezer. They'll be here for about an hour. So I transferred 4 of the biscuits onto a cold pan. These ones I will save. You can freeze these. And now it is going into the oven. It's at 400 degrees. It will be in there for about 8 to 10 minutes. Here are my 4 completed biscuits. Put a little bit of butter on top before I took them out. It's about to go down. We have some fresh blueberry jam that's gonna go onto my biscuit.